Alrighty, give that a second. And we are live. Not sure if I wanted an audience or not for this one, but I didn't want to go through the trouble of making a video for this. Warning, please pay attention to the title, because I'm probably going to opine on some things that that people aren't going to like, especially if you're of certain political alignments. So, if you are, well, keep in mind, I am American center right. If you've seen the playthrough of Suzerain, you know generally where my politics are. I'm pretty middle of the road, which is weird because, I don't know, in comparison to a lot of things I've seen, I always felt very, as they would say, right. Actually, really not. Basically, consider me a little libertarian and a little right-wing off of center. That's it. Sorry to have to start this one in the middle of a broken weapon build, but it is what it is. I feel the game could be, I don't know, a little less on the nose for this sort of topic, but yeah. Let me repeat what a lot of people are saying right now, and a lot of people are scared of. I think that right there basically just won or ended the election. I'm going to be very, very careful and judicious in what I say, because I know that for all they might claim, YouTube and a lot of other websites are not exactly neutral on these topics. They have clear favorites. We know this. Like, after, you know, for how long was it? We couldn't say that that the stuff going on with elections was questionable, and then years later on the road, they're like, "Oh yeah, now you can talk about it." There's going to be, I think there's a chance that maybe there are going to be topics that we cannot talk about. So, again, I'm going to approach this from a very, 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 very judicious and careful standpoint. But I'm going to just kind of be rambling and dealing with my thoughts. So, I think I might have seen this before I went to sleep today. I pulled an extra shift today, so there's that. So after getting home from work, I think would have been just after the event happened, and then I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and then people were talking about it. For the record, violence in the name of your and this, you know, this is going to be funny, but violence in the name of your political ideology is wrong, right? Especially given the circumstances. Again, I'm trying to be very, very careful here. Facts and details right now are being obscured by the fog of war. So I see a lot of people talk about, like, I think the current, what I would call cope, is that a lot of people are spamming the individual involved in the incident is a registered Republican. We don't know for sure. I know the internet likes to think that it can get things figured out faster than the media and everybody else can, and that does occasionally happen. To give the devil his due, that does happen. On the other hand, they get things as wrong often as they get them right. It's the Texas sharpshooter fallacy. If we draw a circle only around the things that the internet gets right, well, then the internet's never wrong. And people will delude themselves and think they don't do this. You people on the internet absolutely fucking do this. There have been so many examples in the world where, oh, we know this thing. And yet you don't. You know what? Let me just end this. We'll start a new run. All right, there we go. Oh, after having the perks and everything, it's so weird to actually be on the ground. Okay, so I got crossbow to level up. I guess what I'm saying is you can have your opinions and thoughts on the matter, but do not assume anything. The details will eventually work themselves out. However, I do fully think that at this point the election is over. And it really depends on how deeply you believe in conspiracy and the like, as to you believing why. Hang on, quick Squid out meeting. I actually didn't intend on streaming. I just got done playing like a couple hours of Crab Chancellor with my bro, so I've been in front of the computer, and probably should have taken care of this before, but I just wanted to go live. So hang on, I'll be right back. Also, apologies if this is going to be all over the place, because I'm just, again, the fog of war. I'm not going to fully commit to certain different ideas. I'll probably just be giving my thoughts on different things of it. But yeah, number one, right out the gate, I think this election is over. I think, and again, depending on what level of conspiracy you believe in, I think certain elements knew it was over. They've known it was over. They knew before this election cycle started. They knew since the COVID pandemic, lung AIDS pandemic, forgetting my Creole, the lung AIDS pandemic, that it was over. That they managed to skirt by. And I think there has been that paranoia for the longest time that they know they've been living on borrowed time. Because they know they have. Now, I don't care what side of the political aisle you are on, right? But I can easily tell how honest you are. And I can do that because, and it's the same thing with COVID, or with lung AIDS. Sorry. it's easy to tell. There are people who disagreed with certain elements of what was done and where it lined up honestly with their other philosophies, and there are people who are just like, well, you know, this is a convenient moment, so who cares about principle? We need to do X, Y, and the other. We need to do all these things because it's an emergency. What an absolute fucking... I mean, to put it as the kids these days put it, what an absolute fucking Chad, though. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that think like, oh yeah, it's just for you know, theatrical effect. It's just a political thing, you know, the fist pump. It takes a certain type of person to be in an extremely stressful situation and to be able to handle things a certain way. So, I can speak to this from being a manager, right? Now, have I had people try and do violence onto me as a manager? No, definitely not. But I can tell you, in a moment of crisis, you do not know what you will do and how you will react until you are in the moment of crisis. This is why, you know, like when a lot of people talk about like certain events, tragic events in American history involving schools and the like, right? They say, well, if I was there, I would, you know, I would just tackle the guy. I would just, you know, do X, Y, Z and the other. But you don't know. You don't know. Until something happens to you, you don't know. You can theorize, but you can, you know, you can be the toughest guy on the planet, you know, scared of nothing, you know. You're the guy that, oh, you know, that can like pick up spiders or whatnot and not be afraid of getting, you know, bit and being poisoned. You're not scared of going into the woods at night by yourself to chop down wood when you're out camping with friends. You're the guy who's not scared of anything at all. And yet the first time something happens, something serious happens, you get panicked. That adrenaline surge hits you, and all of a sudden now it's oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. That voice takes over in your head. Fuck, 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 shit, 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 fuck, 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 shit, shit, shit. You don't know. You absolutely do not know. And to be able to say that, you know that a person would be able to just, in that moment, in those few seconds, with the world's chaos around them, think, how can I make this most usefully political for me? Shows an ignorance and a lack of humanity, a lack of self-awareness, a lack of so many different elements that it's laughable. And this is like the conversation me and my friend were having when we were playing earlier. Like we were talking about all the different things that people were probably saying and that people were already saying, and people, you know, where it goes from there. Again, I disavow. I disavow. And I would say that if there is anyone out there calling for any sort of retaliation, that person's a fucking glowy. That person's a fed plant. Now, One of the other more difficult things is the responsibility. Like, right? Where does this lie? Where does this lie? The whole registered Republican thing, that's fucking cope. That is such fucking cope. That's literally all they can latch on to. Don't pay attention to anything. Just pay attention to this stupid little detail that we're going to argue about. Now it's not our fault. It has nothing to do with us. Unless there is some way that you can say, and even if I was to steel man your argument and say, okay, fine, registered Republican, my response would be, so what? So what? Let's say it's true. So what? Well, see, that means you can't blame our side. No. No. That doesn't mean that at all. All that means to me is that you are trying to avoid any sort of culpability of your side. And if you're doing that, that to me suggests that you have a fear that you and yours may have in some way contributed to the situation. And I would say there's probably a reason they would think that. Probably a good reason they would think that. Now, why would I think why would I say or suggest and think something like that? Well, because how many years has it been? We've been told fascist, dictator, end the republic, or end our democracy, threat to our democracy, literally Cheeto Hitler, insurrectionist. You know, it's that question that everybody either asks themselves or is presented at some point in their life. If you had a time machine and you could go back to a time before World War II, would you do it? Would you do what needs to be done? Well, that kind of thinking, when you've got the whole system, the whole world telling you that this is literally that moment that Mr. Painter Man decided, you know what? Maybe I kind of don't like the guys with the funny hats. Maybe what we need is Germans to wake up to the fact that the funny hat wearers are not good people. Fog of War. The Fog of War is still in full effect. So again, I'm just kind of mentally rambling through a lot of what people are kind of saying and giving their thoughts on in the whole situation. My advice is, again, wait for the facts and the details to fully come out. Else you'll look like a complete fucking fool. But I do think that there's going to be a lot of cope, a lot of fear, a lot of people avoiding them to distance themselves from things that they know are wrong to do, but they do because they are amoral people who only believe in power, acquiring power, and acquiring more power. But again, threat to democracy. Threat to democracy. And this is why I don't buy into the whole, well, whatever side. It's like, no. Doesn't matter. What matters is kind of people getting amped up to that degree. Because let's assume the registered Republican thing is right. Because what it seems to be doing is like, okay, well, we've got this registered Republican, totally, it's totally on the Republicans, it's totally on the right. But they were attempting to start a civil war or something like that. Okay. But why would they think it would work? They obviously had to have a reason to think that such a thing would actually work. But why? I don't know. There's just too many variables in there to wonder why. I mean, I'm already not firing fast. It's not that bad. And I've got triple shot, so whatever. So if you're outside of politics, good for you. Keep it that way. It was interesting seeing Elon Musk pop out that picture. That picture is fucking a work of art. It is so fucking inspiring to see it, actually. I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on. That's fucking badass. I literally cannot wait for SFO to come in and do his Trump derangement syndrome thing. I can hear it now. Now, what happened with Trump is bad, but here's all the bad things the people on the right are doing in response to this. Don't get me wrong, the left are just as bad, but hey, look at the right wing. I can hear it. I can so frickin' hear it. I can so frickin' hear it. You do not believe how much I can hear it. Now, if he doesn't, I will be surprised. I will be entirely fucking surprised if he doesn't. I'd like him to take the high road on this and just be like, political violence is wrong no matter what. Leave out the right wing, the left wing bullshit, and just straight out condemn it. And then just drop it. Leave it at that. Leave it at that. Leave it at that. But given that it's someone that he's clearly shown a certain distaste and derangement towards, I don't know if he can. We'll see, though. Good luck on you, Dev. Good luck on you. I hope you can. If you can keep it classy, you're gonna regain my respect. You are still a fucking Canadian, though. And universal healthcare is garbage. Fuck you. See? I can disagree with people and still watch them, still give them their due. Because I will say, the man does make a lot of good arguments, a lot of good points. I just dislike the enlightened centrist thing. I think if you're a good enough centrist, you can kind of do your thing and not have to worry about maintaining your centrist cred, because that's kind of fucked up. What the fuck is even centrist cred? Oh, you're leaning too much one way or the other. Like, I don't know. I kind of have this problem with certain elements to where it's like I'll be discussing it from a non-aligned sort of view, but they hear it as if they're enemies, as if I'm arguing for their enemies' point of view, and I'm like, I'm not doing that though. What I'm doing is just simply providing an alternative way to look at it. As mentioned earlier, my friend, you know, devil's advocate. You know, we were essentially arguing the same thing, but he was like, "Now, I think what you're doing is being a devil's advocate." And yes, I do that. Why? Because I'm kind of autistic about trying to make people see things that in a way that maybe they don't consider. Actually, I think for the idiot that I am, arguing devil's advocate actually makes me a stronger person intellectually. I think I'm fucking straight up R-word on certain things, but I think what I make up for in ignorance, or what I lose for my own ignorance, I make up for with intellectual consistency and honesty. This is why I say, okay, it's easy to say and paint things one way or the other for convenience right at the second, but please wait till we get all the details. Now maybe the person actually is registered Republican, but again, I say, so what? What does that prove? Then the response to that being, well, it proves that it wasn't us. Really? And how is that? How is it that proves that it wasn't you? How? Please enlighten me. Tell me how. Because I'm kind of struggling with this. I'm kind of struggling with this, how this one thing proves that you are clear of all responsibility, all involvement. I predicted when talking with my friend that we would have a moment at some point in the future, once the shock is worn off, because we're still in the shock phase. Once the shock is worn off, someone is seriously going to say, and I was basically saying that it would be anybody, and that they were already doing it. But his point was, when he kind of supported but also disagreed, he was saying, you know, okay, well, it's going to be someone big. And I think so too. I think at some point in the future we're going to say, damn. We're going to see some big name say, damn. Well, it'll probably be a comedian or somebody, but I've got, damn, who, man. If only for better aim. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's so funny. Clap, 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 clap. It's a joke. Ooh, it's so funny. It's a joke. It'll be a tweet. It'll be something. And it'll get deleted, and then everyone will act like, oh, we didn't do that. What's funny is he'd never heard of the term stochastic terrorism, so I had to familiarize him with it, and I had to explain it to him, and I reminded him of one thing: the political alignment that generally comes from, and how much that political alignment projects, how much that political alignment says, well, that's what they want to do. And the reason that they say that is because if given the fucking chance, that is exactly what they themselves would do. All right, let's go. Let's rock. Dio, hello. Just kind of musing. Playing little Crab Champions, Ruby, and musing on the events of the day. This election is over. This election is fucking over. Oh. Yes, please. Yeah, we're getting a little political tonight. Pretty crazy event. I got a lot of thoughts on the matter. Then again, I am American. There's probably a lot of people out there like, what the fuck is going on in America? Me, I'm just thinking like, yeah, this pretty much was always going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. But Trump literally dodged a bullet while the other guy calls Ukrainian President Putin. If this ain't, I don't know what it would. Yeah, election's over. It's fucking over. Dude, that picture with the fist pump though. Nice jump, bro. Everything's going on in America. Hey, how we doing today? Been a while. Good to see you. So it depends on how conspiratorial you want to get on the matter. But I think regardless of how deep you get into the conspiracy, whether you think there are glowies or not, I think it's pretty sure that one side knows it's going to lose. And that's kind of like why I was earlier kind of just rambling to myself about like why it doesn't matter whether this person is a registered Republican or not. Because there's just as many people that are Republicans that don't want him to win. Personally, I'm almost sure that Trump had a potion and unlocked his future sight. Thanks, Squid. I have to stop by and see how you're doing since X thinks I'm a low quality user. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I saw Elon Musk retweeted the fist pump image. Dude, this man, Trump. Like, if I was gonna believe in any conspiracy theory, I would have to believe that everything that's been going on since his loss has all been part of a plan. Because that mugshot picture, the picture of him under the security Secret Service agents with the sunlight on his face, where it almost looks like he's down in prayer, the fist pump, amongst how many other things? Like, dude, I would have to believe that if I was going to believe in any conspiracy, it's that, like, literally we're being marched into him winning. But in order to believe in that, you'd have to believe that everyone in positions of power wanted him. And what sort of fucked up world would you have to believe in to think of something like that? Oh no, I've only got 9 bullets in my deagle. But yeah, the sheer fucking Chad energy. Like man just totally erased the whole hiding in a bunker narrative they were working before. Remember that? Remember when everyone was like, "Whoa, he was hiding in a bunker." Antifa, you know, they were totally doing their thing, and he got so spooked, he got so scared, he had to go hide in a bunker like a little bitch. Man, erase that narrative today. The only conspiracies that are really dumb are the people who are claiming he had it staged. It was BB. Okay, so I was talking about this with the friend that I was playing Crab Champions with earlier. Do you know? Do you fucking know what you would have to do in order to set that up? And do you know how obvious squibs can be? So if it was a blood pack on his ear, and I told this to my friend, you know, no matter how good it is, if you go back and watch movies, and this is easy with bad low budget movies, if you go back and watch, you can kind of see, like, you know, okay, so let's say a person's chest is gonna like explode or something like that, right? You can see a very obvious part where it cuts from a live shot to the special effects shot. And if you pause it, a lot of times you can see where it's gonna fucking where the squibs are, right? One I can think of off the top of my head is what is it? The original Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead's the one where they're in the middle. No, Dawn of the Dead. The original Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead's the one where in the shopping mall, right? So Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead. There's a part in the initial police raid sequence, right, where they kick open a door and there's supposedly a zombie that's attacking a woman. And then, like, the shot cuts and then it cuts back and it's clearly a fucking dummy. So that's how hard it is to conceal fucking squibs. Because the only reason, and even then, back when I was a little kid, I was like, what the hell? Imagine Biden getting one of his autism clips saying, "After I failed, he won." I will give the devil his due on this. At least, if only for political usefulness and expediency, at least Biden did come out and condemn the bullshit. But then again, this is the guy who, a day or two earlier, was literally calling the guy the gravest threat to fucking democracy and other shit. Of course they will. They don't want to be next. Yeah, that too. But yeah, the sheer amount of moving parts. And this is the reason why I think a lot of people who engage in these weird, crazy conspiracy theories are full of it a lot of times. Because it's like, one person can keep a secret. Two people can kind of keep a secret. Because they know that if somebody talks to somebody else and it gets out, then they know who did it. Three people can kind of keep a secret, but it's going to be just a step removed from the two people keeping a secret thing. Because it's going to be, okay, which one of us three did it? Each part of a conspiracy is a point of failure. Anybody who's ever done anything engineering related knows kind of like the more moving parts you add to a machine, the more points of failure they are. This is why when you see like all of those cool, oh, look at this cool wall that folds out into a fucking table and chair set. And then when you're done with it, you just push this one button and it all folds back up into a wall and you've got this whole empty room. And that looks cool, except for the fact that all that really needs to happen to fuck that whole machine up is for one of the legs to get jammed on a chair. Or something like that. Something gets misaligned, something gets a little rusty, opens a little slower than it should, and the machine just seizes up. The more moving parts there are to a thing, the less likely it is to continue to function. That's the problem with conspiracies. Like, maybe one person and another person can conspire to rob another person in secret. Now, can 50 people do that? And even if the operation succeeds, what's the likelihood that all of those 50 people are going to keep the secret? Very little. Somebody slams something on a table and mislines it. Yeah. Somebody slams the table and now all of a sudden it's fucking out of whack and you can't undeploy the table. Now it's stuck. Oh, your fancy table that folds up into a wall is now fucking broken. And now you got to do all of this work to fix the machine. And we're just talking about physical machines. We're not talking about conspiracies. Because you can't call in somebody to fix a conspiracy. Once it's out there and people know about it, it's out there. I bet the USA news channels will buy into any conspiracy. I already brought it up. I can already see it on X. Republican registered. That doesn't matter. For one thing, what is the criteria to registering Republican? And who's to say that, one, that's significant, and two, that, again, what is the criteria for registering Republican? Now, if I was to Iron Man the argument and say, okay, this person is, in fact, registered Republican, well, then my next question is, the fuck does it matter? Anybody who has accepted reality has known and has actually been frustrated with the fact that there are elements of the old right-wing party in America that do not like Trump. They do not like Trump because he is a threat to their way of doing things. Politically, it's like, it's the joke, right? It's the joke. Conservative is just progressive doing the speed limit. They never seek to fix things. They never seek to repeal things. They never seek to realign things at all. And this is fucked up because this man is like an old 90s Democrat. And he has done more, in my opinion, to be a true conservative than the modern fucking conservative party is in America. And I can speak to this as an American. I feel this way about EVs. Too much complication. I know, computers, as far as it goes, computers and the internet are like fucking miracles. Americans are too stupid for politics. No, I think in general, the general populace are too fucking stupid for politics. You're late. I mean, only if you're worried about missing the political stuff. I did put the warning up. If you're here and you get triggered by this conversation, you ignored the title. But welcome. Always good to see faces. It is a crazy day. It is a squid cooking stream. Let's go with... People need to read. Well, America calls neo-socialist policies liberal. Do it. No pressure at all, Dio. Good lord. I can hear the... Let's go econ. I think we're actually pretty good on econ, but I need more money. I mean, if I'm gonna go down this road, I might as well go money is power. If I get money as power, it's over. It's so jover. But now that I actually have an audience, I want to just reiterate. I did say this before, but I will say it again, just so that everyone understands. I disavow all political violence, and we are currently in the fog of war, so details will emerge. We are not assuming anything is true and 100% fact until the facts come out. Because there's going to be a lot of misinformation that's going to come out, and it's going to be like, it's like the registered Republican thing. Like, people are going to latch on to certain things and act like they have significance, and it's like, do they? Do they have a significance? I know what the implication of the whole registered Republican thing is. It's not our fault, but it's like, him being a registered Republican does not mean you had no hand in this. But that's what you want us to think. That's the implication. Ooh, let's go demolition. Demolition crab. All those people? They were already dead. I've been living for 50 years. All the people, they understood. Don't come into my territory. But the bus drivers, they just couldn't take a hit. Demo crab. Demo crab, demo crab. Oof, let's go survivability. I think we're doing decent damage and we're getting good coin. We just need survivability. Wow. We're active today. Ah, get away from me! Why are you like this? But yeah, I definitely am glad that the worst did not happen. But I think they're probably right. In one sense, I can agree with the people pushing the whole registered Republican thing, but not in the way they want us to agree with them. I can agree because it would be the sort of catalyst for a sort of civil war type of scenario. Now the thing is, that doesn't mean what they want to imply that it means. Because a person can just as easily, you know, be on any side of a political spectrum but still be a fucking glowy. Because again, going back to it, what are the criteria for registering as a Republican? In a lot of places in America, here's how you do it. You just go up and you register Republican. It's actually a lot less complicated than just fucking I don't know what, getting a birth certificate, getting a driver's license, getting an ID card, getting a social security card. That's all you need to do. So what significance is that in the grand scheme of things? Not much. It's basically a step above guy was wearing a hat. Well, I guess that proves that the hat people are behind everything, isn't it? Because this dude bought a hat, and he was wearing a hat when it happened. So thusly, it has nothing to do with all of us non-hat wearers. And actually, that is actually a really bad thing. I'm realizing in retrospect that it's a bad thing, considering, you know, the whole euphemism I was using about the small hat people and whatnot. I did not intend it that way. But I mean, whatever. If you're gonna misread my words, there's nothing I can do to stop you from doing that anyway. But my friend did bring up an interesting point, though, about the whole thing, because he was really struggling. And I've been kind of trying to wrap my head around this too. Oh, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. And it's in comparison to the whole J6 narrative versus the whole this moment thing. At what point are you culpable? And I was like, well, I mean, to be honest, I'm not comfortable with this, but by their measure, we've already crossed the Rubicon. What's the standard according to them? The standard is, did something happen, and can we say that you were in some way aligned with what happened, or it may have benefited you in some way that we are going to say, even if you disavow, even if you disagree, is it useful to you? And if it is, then that means you have full culpability on it. Now, the thing that goes from there is like, what does that mean? Well, that means basically we're at a choice. The choice being this. If Trump is 100% on the line for J6, then the majority of the lefties that push certain narratives and the media that also push and support those narratives are culpable for this, regardless of the political alignment of the person. Because even if we Iron Man their argument, they set up a scenario where a radical person realized, hey, here's my opportunity. I can go in here and create a false flag that's going to result in total fucking chaos. So you don't get to just sidestep your responsibility in what's going on, according to the Rubicon that you crossed a long time ago. But of course, we can't do that. We need to think. We need measurement. We need to be reserved. We need things to like. We need to be cool. We need to be understanding. We need to not jump to conclusions, not press narratives. Yeah, sure we do. Sure we do. We've been hearing how long that the man literally is Cheeto Hitler? For how many years? And now all of a sudden we're like, now hold on. Hold on. We need to get all the facts before we start pointing fingers. And it's the same shit every fucking time. The same shit every fucking time. This is clearly TF2's fault. I hate to say this, but if you wish to vote, depending on your state, that information is publicly available. Well, yeah, I don't think they were. I don't think they intended to hide it, though. That's the thing. Did he buy a hat for his hat? Don't apologize. Put in. What's the punchline to? It's a punchline from. I'm not going to tell the full joke, but you probably know it if you know jokes of that type. But I'm gonna remember this one from Short Circuit, a time when we were okay with jokes. But the punchline is this: how about we draw a circle on the ground, we throw all the money up in the air, and whatever God wants, He keeps. But yeah, I'm never gonna be cowed. I'm just definitely always trying to make sure that people know that even if I'm joking about it. But again, whoever's gonna be pissed off about a misunderstanding of what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter anyway. They're gonna misunderstand me anyway, so. But in reference to what you're saying, Baron, if somebody was in here and they were like, "Oh my God, Squid, how could you?" And I'd be like, "Okay, so here's this joke. There's this there's this Catholic priest, this Christian priest, and a rabbi, and they're all arguing over a bunch of money they've got." Oh, another classic from when I was a kid, when it was okay to joke around. And again, I'm only going to tell the punchline, but you probably know it. So, but the Catholic priest gets out of the car and he sees the other fellow, crossing himself, and he says, "I can't believe you've converted." And he says, "No, I was just checking." Or no, what is it? No, that's not it. I don't remember. Okay, no, I can't. I can't remember the full one of that one. Clip size is reduced. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Channel getting bad. Honestly, if I could get that kind of attention, it would be hilarious. It just mean I'd have to start from the beginning somewhere else. I mean, fuck, I'm never getting monetized anyway. I've already accepted that. If anything, I guess as far as YouTube careers go, it would be good for me. But for my convenience, I would like that not to happen, which is why I avoid being too spicy, because I don't want to have to go to begging Keemstar to call his contacts in YouTube to get my channel restored. Like a little bitch who's worried about his channel. Me, I'll just move the fuck on. As for the tanker Squid, well, as Squids do, he moved on. I hope everyone's enjoying the spiciness today. I am being a little more spicy than usual. Part of it, I think, is just me realizing how fucked up the situation is for us to have gotten to the point where what a lot of us feared as the worst possible thing is now actually literally happened. Well, no, second to worst thing would be the thing a lot of idiots would call the best possible thing. But it's probably second worst thing. Because that means we know where we are right now. We know where the fuck we are right now. And that's not a good thing. Only a true fucking idiot or a 4chan glowy would say we're in a good place right now. And trust me, if you want to find out who all the glowies on if 4chan is still infected with fucking glowies, go on right now and see how many people are saying things that a glowy would say. Because I guarantee you they are. Or whatever little circles you walk in. You want to find your glowy friends right now? Go look. Because they're there. They are fucking there. They're probably saying something along the lines of like, so close, or whatever else. If he just a couple inches, then we could have blah 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 blah, and we could finally have it all out. It's like, okay, glowy. Okay, fucking glowy. Glowies are probably right now just posting all over the place. Oh, maybe someone else should. You're a fucking glowy. You're a federal agent. I don't trust any of you fuckers. I think that's the quote. Worst thing, she's never getting elected. It's kind of weird that Trump is our first transgender president, and in his youth he looked like fucking Hillary Clinton. Isn't that fucked up? And, you know, just to respect him, I call him he, because that's what he currently identifies as. In fact, it's kind of fucked up that the Hillary camp posted, basically dead-named him or dead-photoed him before his transition. That's fucked up. Hillary Clinton, I condemn Hillary Clinton and anyone else who is dead naming. Let's go with damaging aura. Okay, I don't think I could take another spike chest. I'm not that crazy. Am I? Am I? Am I? I mean, I guess at the very least I can always not take the spike chest. And I won't, right? He's not. Come on. I'm making a joke about the Hillary post where she said, "Congratulations to this future president." And it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Now what do you think? You think I'm called? I shouldn't, but I will. Ooh, Yes, 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 yes. Nice, 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 nice. Make America hamburger country. Forgot to ask, did I roll for Arc? NP2, baby! Of course, Pocket's now empty for summer, but I still have a few chapters I can farm. A few of the, yeah, I can farm SQ. I just need to turn into Shin and basically farm all the events and stuff that I haven't done. You son of a bitch! You want some of this? You think just because I've reduced health that I'm an easy target? You piece of shit! I will destroy you. You only got one? Nice. Speaking of Arc, I finally got her with the free 10 tickets they gave us. Look on the bright side, Dio. It could have been 730 plus 30 tickets for 0 copies. NP5 Sean and you may ran. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Legit was gonna quit and almost sold all my 5-star servants. I feel your pain, Dio. You know what's funny? I often point out, okay, so a lot of critics of gacha, right? They say, "Oh, rolling for a JPEG, like what's wrong with you?" right? But I have often called gacha just straight up gambling. So, and the advice I give people for gambling is never go into a casino with money you aren't already accepting to lose. Consider that $100 you take into a casino is gone. The moment you walk through that door, it's gone. All you're doing is just getting entertainment. And I see gacha as kind of the same thing. Like, if you roll, if you whether you're free to play or pay to win, you are gambling. You are. It's just, it depends on what sort of time you're gambling with. Your free time to farm all of the free SQ and everything else from all of the different or gems or crystals or prisms or whatever the fuck stuff your game uses. Are you doing that for free with your free time? Which, by the way, time is not free. Time is the fire in which we burn, Captain. And now my time is running very thin. Or are you going a step removed to pay in money? Now that money, what does money come from? Time. Time. A boss is paying you a certain amount of money to come in and do a certain service. At the end of the day, they agree to give you a certain amount of money for the services that you have provided. But what is in common with every job? It takes you time. Time you could be doing anything else. Okay, let's go. Elemental explosions I'm not worried about so much as I am the fucking barrel rain. And that's why. Oh, you want some? I started playing on the Crab Champions server recently. Started making a few new friends. It's been fun. 4-player is so fucking crazy, though. I think originally, the first VTubers I saw streaming this, which initially got me into the game. Get away from me, you freak! Ah, get the fuck off of me! Sorry, I'm okay. You fuckers. Fucking exploding barrels! Everything is fire! It's like I'm Nobunaga. Nobu. Oh, maybe you can stream some of that? What? Multiplayer Crab Champions? I mean, I'd be down for it, but I'd need people to consent. Oh, I discovered, so I'm not playing on True Nightmare right now, but I discovered, thanks to fucking around with it, that there is a above True Nightmare setting, which is, what is it called? True Chaos? I think you can only unlock it if you got 4 players. Well, let's go full heal, I guess. That'll be useful. Wait, all of this time this game is at early access? Did you not realize that? I swear I've pointed that out multiple times. Alright, let's go with the amulet. Yeah, I mean, you can see it. You did, but like I've been at it for like 2 years. Only 1 year. This game is only 1 year old. Can you believe that? Also, quick skedaddle meeting. 30 seconds. Be right back. This is now an FGO stream. We have moved beyond politics. Now we're talking about FGO. Maybe I'll modify the title to that, Politics with a little FGO. I will never let go of my account. Because Jalter swerved me the first time. And then the second time, when I was like, alright, If I don't get you, then fuck you, bitch. And then she was like, all right, fine, MP5, bet. And I was like, okay. Coming home off of multiple... I think 3 of those levels are tickets. I swear. I'd have to go back... well, I don't know if I screenshotted the rolls, but I'd have to go back and check. But Castoria definitely at least gave me like a 2 count on a single roll. This is nowhere near 7 Days to Die, which just left early access after 11 years. Yeah, really. Alright, give me something good, Tony. Give me something good. I know, that's probably one of the reasons why I love this game so much. It's actually fun as fuck to play. And it's like, its support is crazy. Like, I take it for granted right now, all the stuff that we have, but a lot of the stuff didn't exist. Like the relics didn't exist when I started playing this game. But it consistently, despite the updates, has remained a solid product. Let's upgrade that. Let's take that. Can I afford that? Yes, I can. We'll take that. Drill shot. Tornado shot. Let's go, bub. Infinity Hyper Weapon X. It's a shame your range sucks. Now, if only I had the relic that gives me upgrades for chests if you flawless an island. That would be nice. I'd like that. Oh, really? You're spawning shielded? You fucking piece of shit. But yeah, just to sum up the original point of the stream, this election is over. Avoid the fog of war. There's going to be a lot of psyops going on. And I don't know. Do we hold them to the standards they've been holding us to? I don't know about that. I guess we'll see. Shrapnel. Ooh, it's Crab D-Day! All of this beach has been pre-sighted. You stay here, you're dead men. "15 minutes more and your break ends." Well, at least we've had fun. Nothing lasts forever. That's actually something that I had to come to terms with, because there've been a few games, a few gacha games that I've played that have ended service. What is it most recently? Danmachi. And it made me sad, but then I realized if I was to remain consistent in my belief that gacha is gambling, which I do, then it's not so weird to think, well, yeah, I had fun with it. A lot of fun with it. Years of fun with it. And this is kind of where I disagree with the whole JPEG thing, because it's just autists missing the point. Like, Jalter is not just a fucking JPEG. She's a unit in a game that's kind of fun to play, so she enhances the experience. Now, if I go to a casino and I win $100, well, that's $100. What do I do with that? I don't know. Maybe I put 40 of it into my gas tank, or probably 70 of it, considering the current inflation. Thanks, Biden. Thanks, Biden. I fucking hope you get reelected, you senile coot. $70 gas tank. Let's go. And I got a small gas tank. Let's see what happens here. That's not so bad. But yeah, I walk out of a casino with $100. So what? But by the same token, like, you can go pay like $20, $30, $40 to go out for a movie. You don't complain about, like, oh no, I watched the movie and it's over. Because it isn't just about that one thing. It's about the whole experience of it. The memories it gives you. The joke of it is, you can't go back and replay that movie. Maybe in memory. I guess that's an argument you could make. Get away from me, you freaks! At the end of the day, nothing is permanent. So just enjoy. And the funny thing is, I used to not be one of these gacha people. It wasn't until I got into it. Now, would I say just recklessly waste money on gacha? No, I would never say that. As I said before, assume it's a casino. Only spend what you're willing to lose. If you're not willing to lose any money, that's fine. That is perfectly fucking fine. If you know either you have a gambling problem or you know you don't have money to lose in a casino, then don't go to the casino. That's fine. That is totally fucking fine. You will get no judgment from me. But I mean, I think in some ways, like, the gacha games, as long as you're okay with, you know, whatever style of game it is, they provide quite a bit of value for what you get. I know the new meta is looping, but I still love to bring out my Jalter and just fucking Lagon Dementia Duhane shit, just to watch shit get set on fire. I mean, I spent money on fucking Gundam Evo, and that's gone. But I didn't regret it. I still don't regret it. I will never regret it. Because I had fun. Also, daily reminder, this is no Zaku. No Zaku! Everything's exploding and on fire. This is not good. Well, I guess this is the end of Zombie Squid. It's been fun, guys. Same thing here. This is time wasted. If you were the sort of person that's like, oh, you need to get an important thing back for it. But for me, the important thing was fun. The important thing was having fun streaming talking to you guys, doing whatever. It doesn't matter that I didn't diamond. But, you know, if you were autistic, you'd be like, well, I see. Squid. He didn't diamonds that run. He was not even playing on True Nightmare. Fuck off, bro. On the other hand, just to be as centrist as I always am, there's people out there who would be like, yo man, just like, why even care, bro? Well, then don't join MP, you know, if you're just gonna be a burden. It's kind of the reason why I hate multiplayer matchmaking. There should be like an option. I think there should be an option, right? In multiplayer games to where you select the style of game you're playing, not the difficulty. Well, you can select that too. There should be this like a style. So what style do you want to play? You want to play like casual, relaxed? Do you want to play hardcore? Do you want to play competitive? Do you want whatever else? Like each of those people should be locked into their own little branches. And if we could do that, multiplayer would be improved. Fuck, we should there should be a I don't know. Troll would probably be a ban. I don't know. I'd say I don't know what troll is a temporary ban unless you've been convicted of it before. And each time you get troll, it increases your time. Eventually, you just get perma-locked into troll. It should be like, if the team votes you as a troll, you get locked into troll for like... And you can initially appeal. So, just to avoid people, like, abusing it. Because I know people would do that. There'd be entire troll teams just dedicated to voting people randos trolls. New player? Oh shit, this guy's a troll. Vote, 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 vote. And all of a sudden, your fucking experience is ruined. Alright, we've been going for 90 minutes. Let me check something. Okay, there's still people here. Okay, cool. Do we want to go... Do we want to do another run? Or do we want to play something else? I'm okay with switching games if the stream wants. Let's see. Let's roll first. What do we get? Give me something good. That's actually not bad for an initial roll. Gemstone A. What else have I not rubied? The Gundam game's only online co-op, no PvP. So let me check something. What was this one? Quiet you. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's a demo. Nah, you know what? Let's play something a little less stressful. Well, not stressful. Just a little less, I don't know, focus? A little less... Nope, not fast enough. Ah, I'm skipping through your door, asshole. Oh, so close. Sorry, Otto. I'm going through your doors. I'm in your base. Going through your doors. Hey, Maji. Easy modo. Get away from me, freak. Yeah, fuck you too. I'm going through your doors, Otto. What are you gonna do? Okay, that's not good. Ah! What's up, Otto? How you doing? How you doing, bro? Well, I'm going. Bye. Yeah! Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later. I might wrap things up here and pop into the Squid cord. Maybe give Berserk a little love. Maybe another 30 minutes or so. It is my Sunday after all, so. What are you smiling at? You're bouncing upside down, you piece of shit. Nope. I should play a two-who game. I think I might have. Didn't I play Perfect Cherry Blossom? I should. I should stream some Perfect Cherry Blossom. My first two-who game. 2, 1. Happy New Year! You can destroy these nuts in your mouth, bitch. Ow. Gotta go, Otto. See ya. Oh dear. Just like I destroyed your mom last night. Got him. Wait, why is he smiling at that? Ow. Alright, one more try. Trump vote tripled, right? I mean, it pretty much did. Hello, Cranberry. How are you doing? As I said at the start of the stream, this election pretty much fucking over. I mean, we've literally got two images of the voters, which is Biden at the debates and Trump after someone literally tried to fucking kill him. Who the fuck would you vote for? Now, the media and whoever else can come out and say whatever they want to say, but honestly, the system would have been better off just not. And if this isn't unintended consequences of the bullshit that they've been pulling, they fucking deserve it. Fuck them. These are the same fuckers who thought that the Supreme Court was legitimate when Roe v. Wade was a thing, and who now are like, well, the Supreme Court is illegitimate because their toy was taken away from them. You make the bed, you fucking lie in it. But of course, being left-wing and being understanding of your responsibility to your existence does not seem to be a very common or popular thing. That's American left-wing. I know there's going to be people out there who might hear and see this later. And we're like, what do you mean in the left-wing in Euroland? Left wing means you're the crazy conservatives who want to elect Trump. Yes, I'm sorry you live in Europe. That's not my fault, but please try to keep up. Back here, you little shit. Hey Otto, how you doing? Stop smiling at me. can make it. Ah ha ha ha. Nice door, Otto. Bitch. I wonder what it's like playing on normal mode. Oh, broke them ankles, Otto. Ah, fuck. I broke Otto's ankles, so one of his robots broke my kneecaps. Alright, guys. Well, let's call that a stream. I appreciate everyone for showing up for the stream. If you've been real with me these days. Nice. Hope you enjoyed. I'll probably be active in SquidCoyote, you know, doing the SquidCoyote thing. Yeah, crazy day. As I said before, we are in the fog of war. There's going to be a lot of misinformation coming out, especially by people who want you to believe in certain narratives and who want to avoid culpability in the things they've been doing, saying, and repeating. At the end of the day, if you weren't disavowing political violence before this moment, and now that it's politically useful, and now you're disavowing political violence, you're kind of sussy, bro. Kind of fucking sussy. No, it's been a fucking hour and 45 minutes now. All right. You know what, Cranberry? You know what I'm going to do for you? Let me find something. We will extend the stream. Just because you asked so nicely. I'm not going to play Berserk for like a million years, though. Ooh, let's go back to Tomboy Adventure. Yes. Squid being nice, caught on camera, 4K, Ultra HD.
殴るぞ。
Aww, she's too cute. What are we doing right now? What the fuck? I remember seeing something like this on Steam just before. guess we'll just go wander around. Oh, that fucking disgusting sandwich. Kinda sad there are no SIGs. Tomboys are not for SIGs. They are for head patting and marriage. Oh, and making dress up in cute dresses. And them getting angry and punching you when they say, "Well, how do I look?" And then you're like, and then they say, "Dummy! It looks bad, doesn't it?" I forget how to play this game. Is there a controls? All of the head pats. All of the head pats. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I honestly did not think I would see another presidential assassination attempt in my life. I actually can't think I've ever. Since the 1980s? So that'd be what, Reagan? Oh no, I guess Reagan, but that was a little too before my time. Clinton, Bush, the other Bush. I've never made this a secret. I don't know why this is surprising news to anybody. I literally had to update my fucking X profile I added the words "I am your fucking grandpa" or something like that. I don't remember what it was. I don't know how old or young my voice sounds, but I guess maybe I should start talking like this, like I've been smoking for 15 years. Hello, once again, everybody. How are you doing? I just got off of a 15-hour shift. Let me light up a camel. Oh, that's good shit. Nicotine. Also, Squid does not endorse smoking cigarettes. Please consult with your physician before engaging in any sort of risky activities such as smoking cigarettes. What's this? Is that a turtle? Oh, it's a hat. Do you want this hat? But yeah, as far as the current political thing, I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting to see how things play out. Because trust me, there's probably going to be a lot of fallout on both sides. The stars. They really are beautiful, aren't they? I don't look up at them much more anymore, Natsume. They really are beautiful. I wasn't training a partner. I was training a replacement. Alright. I think that's a good note to end on, though. Squid is ancient. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. You got a little extra just for you, Cranberry. It's good to see you again. I'll probably stream tomorrow, too. So, hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you, everybody who tuned into the stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you for putting up with the politics stuff, because I know I don't often delve too deep into the political spiciness, but I did today just because there's a lot going on, and I kind of wanted to voice some feelings. Yeah, don't forget that the internet can lie to you just as easily as the fucking big TV does. So if the internet starts sounding like the TV, you're probably being lied to. Other than that, condemn all political violence. Stay sane, whatever side of the aisle you're on. Condemn all extremists. And it's a good thing that the worst didn't happen, but it's also a sad thing that somebody lost their life, or two people lost their lives, I guess. Yeah, shit's fucked up. But don't let the people who pushed it to this point get away with it, because the heel turn is coming. Or I guess in wrestling terms you call it a face turn. I meant heel turn as in them turning on their heel, but the face turn is coming. Now all of a sudden everyone's going to hate political violence. Now all of a sudden everyone's going to start talking about political understanding. Let's all be nice. Let's all get together. All of the people that had before been saying fascist, dictator, threat to democracy, going to destroy our world, World War III. All of a sudden, all of those people are just gonna, but give it a week or two, and they're gonna go right back to it. I'll see y'all out there. Take it easy. Whatever you do.